all got a dream, yeah, we've all got a mission. And right now, that's 10k on double vision. I dropped a mixtape in the world when Mental had your girl on her knees going chicken oriental.
Right, this might take quite a while. We are going to be ranking every 92 teams in the Football League. I thought, how can I include all the teams in one video? And here it is, right. We are going to start off with Accrington Stanley. I believe they are in League 2. Oh no, I actually need to do my Google. The League 1 and 2 teams I won't know. My phone's run out of battery, of course it is. Accrington Stanley. They're not a terrible team, but compared to the others, they're probably very, very low. Yeah. They are probably very big known through the Accrington Stanley, who are they, kind of thing. I know that sounded really cringe, but yeah, that's probably how they're really big known. Bournemouth, I'm going to put in B, so I feel like S is like world class. A is like, kind of like Europa League, and then B is like mid-Premier League. C could be like Championship, and then D's like, D can be like, you know, League 2. Wimbledon, they're not a terrible team, but compared to the others, they aren't the best. I believe they're in League 1. They are in League 1, sorry. Yeah, I kind of have to rush through this because there's 92 teams here. Now Arsenal. These days you'll probably put them in B, A, but if you're looking maybe history-wise, you have to put them in S. Well, many Premier League trophies, if you look back in kind of like the old, maybe like 10, 15 years ago, no, sorry, 15 to 20 years ago, it was them and Man U really competing for the best in England, so you have to rate them high up. Villa, I'm going to put in A. The reason why I put Bournemouth in B is because realistically they're a good team now, but back in kind of like the old times, they were around League 1 and 2, weren't doing well. As Villa have a very good history, but at the moment they are kind of struggling. Barnsley, they're in the Championship. They've been kind of hanging around the Championship, but they're kind of that team where they're Championship, but kind of going into League 1, kind of. They're like top League 1, bottom Championship kind of side. Birmingham, I'm going to put with C. Mid-table kind of team, Championship team. Not terrible, to be fair. And I'm going to put... I'm going to put Blackburn in C as well, kind of similar to Birmingham. Blackpool, I'm going to put in D. They're just, especially with their owners, Oyston, their fans, it's not going well. Bolton, they're a good side, but what's going on? Youngsters, they're... hopefully they'll be on their way back next season. Now Bradford. They had a very good cup run in 2013. Had a decent one in 2015, to be fair. So, you got to look at that and think... Let's put them in C. Actually, Blackpool and Bolton really probably should go in C as well. They're ex-Premier League teams not too long ago. You got to really think about it. Brentford. Okay. Brentford, they're doing very well this season, but in terms of just like normal-wise, you've got like normal team. You know, the past couple of years, you've got to put them in C. It's not been going too brilliantly. Brighton, I'm going to put in B. I think about 20 years ago, they were almost bankrupting out the Football League. To see how far they've come, very, very good. Bristol City could probably go in C. I remember in 2018 they had a good Carabao Cup run, got to the semi-finals, losing to Man City. However, they did beat Manchester United. I mean, they were one game away from Wembley. Like, that's really good. Now, Bristol Rovers. Now, Bristol City and Bristol Rovers hate each other. However, I just don't think they're as good as Bristol City. And realistically, in terms of how they're doing in the league, pretty much shows it. I'm sorry. Burnley, I'm probably going to put in B. They had a good season in 2017-18, got to the Europa League, but since then, they haven't really done anything big. Chelsea, I'm trying to think about their history. I'm going to put them in C. I'm sorry. A, sorry. Everton, put in B. They've won a few FA Cups. I don't want to dig too far into history like the 1800s, but, you know. Let's go with Burton. Oh, crap. I'm probably going to put them in the D. They've got to the Championship They got promoted to the Championship in 2016, but other than that, they've not done much. Cambridge, in 2014, they got promoted to League 2, but haven't really... They done good to stay up, but they haven't really done much since. I feel like Cardiff have to go and see. Yes, they were in the Premier League last season, but they just haven't... They just don't look like they're a B side, you know. If you look at it, B, you're competing with Bournemouth, Brighton, Burnley, Everton. That just doesn't... That's a mid-table Premier League team, and same with Crystal Palace, you know. Like, that's not easy to do. Carlisle, probably have to go with D. I'm not sure if they're in League 1 or 2. Not doing amazingly. Charlton, I'll put in C. I think they're at the bottom end of the Championship, but, you know, about 2 years ago, you know, they were protesting, throwing pigs on the pitch, I think, like toy pigs, squashy pigs. And now look where they are, mid-table Championship side. They're doing quite well. Derby, I'm going to put in C as well. They're just that kind of like... They were close in 2013-14 to get to the Premier League. They lost in the playoff final. At the start of 2014-15, they were top. But they just haven't done much since. Fulham, I'll put in C as well. They were in the Premier League last season, so don't get me wrong. But... no, do you know, I'll put him in B. Because they could be... If this whole football thing wasn't going on with the stopping, they'll be around the playoffs. They'll probably have gone up, so I'll put him in B. Oh, who should I go with next? Leicester. Yes, they won the league in 2016, was a miracle, but they haven't done much since. They've had a very good season this season. I think they're third in the league, but I don't think they're quite an S tier. I'm really sorry, but they've done very well. Liverpool, I feel like they have to be an S tier. They went invincible until they lost to us. They won the Champions League last season. That was their 6th. Like, you know, they've been amazing. They did struggle a bit, kind of like 2013 to 2017, but they've picked it up big time now. Man City. This is actually quite controversial because where would they be without their owners? This could be like Newcastle. I don't know, because when their the boiler company, I can't remember what they were. They're I think they were like boiler companies or something. They were in like League 1. Newcastle was still in the Prem, do you know what I mean? I'm going to put him in A tier for now. Man U have to be an S tier. Like, they haven't done much very recently, but they've won the most Premier League titles. They did the treble in 1999. They're incredible. Who should we go with now? I feel like Salford kind of have to go in S tier. They've done very well to get... Actually, nah. Do you know what? They've done very well to get where they are. They've done that very quickly. I can't remember when the Class of 92 took them over, but I think I started watching it in like 2016, I think it was. And now they're in League 2 when they were like in like the 3rd division of non-league. So I think they've actually done very well to get where they are. I don't know if that's because I've been watching too much Class of 92, I don't know. I'm going to put Wolves in A tier. They've had a good background, but And to be fair, yes, they've done well to get Europa League in their first season and really to keep up the momentum, which I didn't expect them to do. But like the S tier is like Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United. You know, Liverpool almost went unbeaten, and you know won Champions Leagues. Arsenal have gone unbeaten, and Man United have won 20 Premier League titles. Now I'm sure Wolves have won European Cups, but that was a very long time ago. Bit like Aston Villa. I'm sorry if there were shots thrown. I didn't mean to, but you know what I'm trying to say. Luton. I have to put him in D. They've done well to get to non-league to championship. Do you know what? If I'm putting... yeah, do you know what? Fair enough. They've done well to get to non-league to championship, but I think they probably would have gone down if the season continued. Where should we go now? Newcastle. They had a good history, Newcastle. I can't remember. I'm going to put them in B for now, but I could regret that. I'm going to save Watford to last. I think I have to. Stevenage. I'm going to put him in. Oh, I love Stevenage. And the reason why, I was there. My sister used to play for the women's, and I was like their cameraman. And they were such nice guys. They were such nice guys, the managers. This could be very biased. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep him in D. I'm really sorry. Swansea are going to go with C. Actually no. If you look at it, they won the Carabao Cup in 2013. That's a big up. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put them in B. That could be harsh because my mate supports them, but if you look what they did in 2013, that's quite good. That's quite impressive. That could be a lot of controversy that Swansea's above Cardiff though. Huddersfield. This feels really... No, I'm going to put Huddersfield in C. They had a good season in 2017-18 by staying in the Prem. And in 16-17 to get there. 17-18 to stay in the Prem. But they I think if the season went, they might have actually could have gone down to League One. Which, really, you can't be putting in B tier for that. Sheffield United. They're going to go in B, but in a few years they could be in A because you know they've done very well this season, or they could get Champions League. Think about that. So in a few years, yeah, I could put him in A, but for now we're focusing on now. You know, this isn't a prediction video of what it could be. You know, I'm not predicting what it will be like in 5 years. You know, I'm just doing it now. See, I just don't think that. So I just don't think that they'll, you know, at the moment they're not doing amazing to be in A. West Ham are in B as well. Yes, they won the World Cup, but, you know, it's just because they had a couple players in there. Realistically, nah, they're not good enough to be in A. If you look at A, really, like, Swindon. Probably gonna put in. Oh, we might have to put him in. I remember in 2013 they got promoted to League One, but I think about 2018, something like that, they got relegated back to League Two. They did well to stay there, but I just don't think they're good enough. Now, Tottenham, if you look at it, they haven't had the best of seasons this season, but they did get to the Champions League final last season, and that's something that you have to credit. That is an A. Oh, I've left all. Oh crap! Can everyone stop? Oh my gosh! Can everyone stop typing? Oh, what have I done? After all that, oh, okay. Can everyone stop sending me notifications, please? Okay, right. Who am I going up for next? Leeds. I think they used to be quite good back in the day. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna put them in B. They are a good championship side. Got to the playoff semi-final last year. Oh crap! Oh crap! What have I just done? There we go. This video is just all going wrong. No, but Leeds, they did well last season. But nah, do you know, I'll put them in B. They did well last season. They've had a really good pass. Now I'm gonna put them in B. No, I'm gonna put them in A. Sorry, because I think they have quite good history. I'm not too sure. Please don't question me when it goes to history, because I don't know. Like, I wasn't born in the 1900s. I wasn't watching football back then. West Brom. They have to go in the same category. B. I think they probably would have gone up if the football carried on, but they've not done anything too big to kind of get an A. Right. Hull, put in C. They were in the Championship in 2017, 2014 and 2015, but they've not done well recently at all. Sunderland. I'm probably going to put him in C as well. I'm not too sure when it comes to history with Sunderland. Like, I don't pay too much attention to them, I'm sorry, but yeah, back-to-back relegations, still in League One. I think they would have been, oh crap. I think again they would have probably been promoted, but yeah, oh crap, what? Oh, no. Wait, where did I put them? Lincoln, League One. I'm gonna put him in C. They're not doing bad. I don't follow League 1 or 2 football much, although I probably should. But I know they got promoted last season, so fair play to them. But yeah, it was last season, and I think they're outside the relegation zone, which is very good for them. Sheffield United, put them in Sheffield Wednesday. So, oh my gosh, I should call them Sheffield United. I bet they're gonna hate me for that. I'm sorry. They're in C. They've not done much to get a B. I'm not quite too sure about their history. They got to the playoff final in 2016, but nothing's really happened since then. Championship's hard. Like, this is hard. Like, because next season, someone like Barnsley could get to the Carabao Cup final. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a risk of a video. Southampton, they're decent. B. I don't really know much to say about it. One sec. They did well. I think they got back-to-back promotions. They were in League 2 in like 2010, then 2011 they got promoted again, then 2012 they got promoted to the Prem. They've done well. They've got to the Europa League as well, but I don't think they're quite good enough to be an A. Oh crap, I've done it again. Let's go Cheltenham. I'm gonna put him in D. They've not done much. I've not really heard of them. Well, sorry, that's really bad. I've heard of them. I've not heard of them recently. Of them doing big things like doing a cup run or getting promoted. Yeah. Doncaster probably gonna go in there. Probably Crewe as well. There's a lot of little teams that can go in there. Coventry, they have a very good fan base. They bring a lot to us, but footballing wise, I'm probably going to put in D. A lot of these teams are probably going to go in D. Tranmere, I'm probably going to put in C. They've done very well. Got from the National League and then back-to-back promotions to League 1. They've done well. Yes, they did beat us, but we played our weak team, okay? So many teams. Ipswich, I'm going to put in C. They're a good side. I think they will top of League One. They're going to go up to the Prem. Oh my gosh, they're going to go up to the Prem. They're a very good side. They were going to go up to the Championship. They were top of League One. But the season, I don't know what's happened to it. Colchester. I'm going to put them in D. They played they've not done much. I think they beat Tottenham, but yeah, that's not quite enough. Fleetwood. They've done quite well. I think in 2012 they were non-league, and then they did well. Like, I think they were back to League One, which is very good. Leyton Orient. They're not even. Are they in the? Are they in the Football League? Oh, did they get promoted last year? So I think they're new out of the National League. Not really done much since. Oh my, that's a very big D tier. No, they've not done much since. Middlesbrough. They're a good team. They were Premier League. They came second in 2016 at the Championship, but then got relegated in 2017. Not really done much since. They were in the playoff final in 2015, to be fair. So they were in the playoff final in 2015, and the year after they came second. So that was very good, but not amazing. Norwich, I remember in 2011 they got promoted, came second. Did well. They spent 3 years in the Prem, or 3 seasons. Got relegated in 2014. Then 2015, they went straight back up, came third. Then in 2016 they went back down. 2017-18 they spent some time in the Championship, and then 2019 they got promoted again. So they've had a bit of a rocky ride. But yeah, that B tier is really it. I'm still recording, okay. Okay. Nottingham Forest. B. I think they were in the playoff spot. If not, they were very close to it. So they actually almost got promoted to the Premier League. I don't know what's going to happen with this league. But yeah, like, I think they've done decent this season. But I don't know, like, should I put them in, they're really in B or C? Nah, I'm going to put them in C. They're doing well this season, but they haven't really done... Like, actually, to be fair, they've had a good history, though. They used to be amazing, I just realised. Okay, I'm going to put them in B because, you know, they had a big history. QPR. Remember in the 2011 they were champions. 2012 they came 17th. In 2018 they came 18th. Then they won the playoffs against Derby. I remember they came 4th in 2014. Then in 2015 they got relegated. They just haven't picked up the pace since. I don't know what's going on. Let's go with Millwall. I'm gonna put them in C. 2016 they got relegated. 2017 they got promoted straight back up through the playoffs. I remember they actually beat us in the cup. But we had Walter Mazzari then, okay? Anyone could beat us. But yeah, like they've done well to stay up ever since they've spent this is their 3rd season in the Championship since being promoted. They've done well. They're more of a C team. Preston, they've done well this season, but yeah, I think they're in the playoffs. If not, they're close to it. But realistically, I think they used to be quite good. I think they used to win cups back in, you know, the 1900s, but in this decade, they haven't done much. Reading's the same. They got promoted in 2012. They were champions. and they came bottom straight after. Stoke. I don't know. I'm gonna put him there because Stoke were good. They got relegated in 2018, came 19th, and they just haven't done much since. They're in the bottom half of the Championship. They were bottom at the start of the season. They need to pick up the pace, I think. Wigan. Now I'm gonna put them in the C tier. They're not too far away from the B tier. They got relegated in 2013, but they won. Actually, they won the FA Cup. Ben Watson, ex-Watford player. So that's a big thing you want to take into notice. So I'm probably gonna put him in B for that. But if they hadn't have won the cup, they would have been in C, I think. Portsmouth. I think they used to be good. I'm gonna put him in C. They're League One, like kind of. I think they're in the top half, so they're close to actually getting promoted to the Championship. So they're doing alright. Wycombe. They're in the C tier. There's gonna be a lot of kind of like C tiers. They're kind of like average. MK Dons. They're in the They actually got promoted to the Championship in 2015, and they got relegated straight after. And I think now they're in League 2, so they're a bit like a what do you call it? I can't remember. They go up and down. I can't remember what it's called. They're like a yo-yo. That's it. You don't know where. The one time they could be in the Championship, the other League 2, the other League 1. Like, I think they're in League 2, League 1. I don't know. Peterborough. They're in the Championship in 2011-12 and 2012-13, but they haven't really done much since. Rotherham. They're in the Championship in 2014-15, then they got relegated, and then 2017-18 they got promoted, and then they got relegated the next season. So I'm gonna put them in C. Yeah, that's actually right. Shrewsbury. They're not bad actually. They got to the playoff final in 2018. 2018 they got to the playoff final. To be fair, not done much since though, so I'm probably I'm gonna put him in D, because I haven't really done much since. Ooh. Scunthorpe, I remember they got relegated in 2010-11 from the Championship. Stayed in League 1 ever. Actually, no, they're in League 2. I don't really know. Probably gonna put them in the D tier. Plymouth, probably gonna put in the D tier. They're in League 2, then got promoted in League 1 to like 2016, 17 or something like that. I think 2016, and I think they stayed there ever. Oh no, did they get relegated? I think they have. I think they're in League 2 at the moment, so not amazing. I could be wrong on a lot of these, especially with League 1 and 2. Macclesfield, D. They've been in League 2, and then they got relegated to the National League. They were in there for a long time, and then they got promoted not too long ago. So really D. Oldham, they beat Liverpool in the Cup in like 2012. I haven't really done anything since, so I'm probably going to put him in D. Oh, I don't know. Northampton. Probably going to put him in D. Not done much. Gillingham. League One, I'm probably going to put him in C. They beat us in 2016-17, but we played a weak side. Not really done much though. Starts to get tricky at the end. Crawley. Not. I think they're League 2, maybe League 1. No, they're League 2. Same as Exeter. I haven't really done much. Grimsby got promoted in 2016. Haven't done much since. Wow. Still quite a bit left. Forest Green got promoted recently, but haven't really done much since. Same with Mansfield. Newport. Nah, I'm probably going to keep him in the ST. Actually, no, I probably should put Wimbledon a bit higher. Same with Barnsley, I'm being harsh. Yeah, Barnsley definitely should be in ST. Why have I put him there? Yeah, that's right. Okay, Morecambe, D, not done much. Oxford, probably D. Port Vale, probably D. Rochdale, I'm going to put him in there. Southend, put him there. Walsall there. Watford, now this is why I've left it to last. There's a lot in D and S. D and C, sorry. I'm going to put Watford in B. I'm not going to put us in A or S, but we got to the FA Cup final last year. Yes, we haven't had a good season, but 2013, 2013 we created history with that penalty thing, knockout. 2014 we were rubbish. 2015 we got promoted. 2016 we beat Liverpool 3-0. Garlo was on fire. Got to the FA Cup semi-final. 16-17 we didn't do terrible, but we had Walter Mazzari in charge. Made a comeback from 2-0 down at the London Stadium to 4-2. Beat Man United. Did quite a bit back then, to be fair. 2018 brought in Marco Silva, had a really good start. October we beat Arsenal, got into the top 4, but then Everton kind of just, I don't know what happened, and then he was like, yeah, I want to join Everton, so he started losing. Brought in Javi Gracia, had a decent end to the season. Then 2018-19 was incredible. This season not quite gone to plan, but yeah. So that is my tier, I guess you could say. Actually, no, I'm gonna put Peterborough higher. Now, what do you guys think? There's gonna be a lot of people disagreeing with me on this, I know. Drop a like if you did enjoy. If you didn't agree with me, don't necessarily dislike or comment horrible stuff. Just tell me where you think where you think they should be. I know a lot of people are gonna agree with me. There's 92 teams in this. Do you know what I mean? You can't get them all right. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.